Hi there. Even during a routine surgery, a catastrophic brain injury can still occur. It's all because of airway management. What do I mean by that? Airway management is when you are under general anesthesia, totally out of it. They place an endotracheal tube down your throat. That gets past your vocal cords and into your airway. That then inflates your lungs. It provides your body with the oxygen that it needs to survive. Because once you're under general anesthesia, your brain has stopped. It is not signaling to the lungs or to the heart to actually keep working. So what it does is you have to have ventilation in there, in mechanical ventilation, in order to survive. So what ends up happening is the anesthesia team should be monitoring the ventilation at all times. But sometimes accidents happen, and that is okay. And that is something that is very common when it comes to general anesthesia. However, not catching that accident or allowing it to occur is negligence. What do I mean by that? For example, an accident can happen where a tube gets dislodged. That's a very common one. Essentially, it goes past the vocal cords, and inside that area of the throat, one can't see that the airway has been dislodged or the tube has been dislodged, and therefore the oxygen is not being delivered into the lungs, rather it's going somewhere else. Monitoring oxygen levels, heart rate, all of those different signals will show the anesthesia team that the oxygen is not getting to where it needs to be and some sort of change needs to happen. However, there are times where anesthesia teams just fail to do so. When that happens, that's malpractice. And unfortunately, it just takes minutes for a catastrophic brain injury to occur. If you or a loved one suffered from a brain injury and it was due to airway management during surgery, then you may have a medical malpractice claim. You need to speak to a medical malpractice lawyer to see what your rights are. My name is Adam Funk. I am a medical malpractice lawyer. I'd be happy to chat with you about your claim.